Libra, hello. We're going to do your reading for the week of February 21st. And we're going to look at last week and next week. It kind of helps me to get a feel for what's been going on so I can give you the best reading possible, right? So, and kind of gives you some insight into what might be showing up for you. It does look like maybe there's been some hardship here. And for some of you, some scarcity as well. But I do feel like things are about to take a positive turn here. And it could feel like some sort of a harvest that has been like a long time coming. So let's see. I will say that the readings for this week so far that I've already done, there's been a lot of deep energies getting purged. So all the signs seem to be going through a big shift. And not surprisingly, we've had a lot of astrology that would point to that as well. So let's see for Libra what we're getting for the week of February 21st. So we have the Wasp spirit for last week. It says sometimes life stings, and look at that, 10 of Swords. There's definitely been a very difficult, painful ending here. We have the King of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Big heart energy here. Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. The King of Pentacles. The Moon. Deep emotions coming up here, Libra. And the Knight of Pentacles. There's that harvest that's been forever in the making here. I feel like for some of you, the overall energy that I'm getting here is that there was potentially a long-term commitment or a long-term soulmate connection. Could have even been a marriage here or a job, right? Something you really dedicated your whole heart to, and it just put you through the ringer. There was massive and repeated betrayals towards you here. It may have really taken a hit on your finances as well. It could be that, I feel like you went into this dynamic with a completely open and innocent heart, and it really stabbed you in the back. I also feel like it's kind of put a smudge, right, on that inner child innocence that we all have, right? We want to experience things with the most open-hearted, happy, curious energy. And sometimes the lessons that we learn is that that's very difficult to maintain, right? You can probably hear a trash truck going by. It's kind of loud, so excuse that. I do feel like there's a lot of deep emotions that you're still processing about this. And it feels to me like I feel like in a lot of ways this situation's really opened up your intuition here. Like you've really had to fall back on yourself completely to kind of survive this situation. But I also feel like it could be that this person was very manipulative of your emotions as well. And I do see you walking away from this situation and finally finding some real true happiness here. And I feel like that will help revive that innocence that you walked into it with, if that makes sense. Definitely a karmic soulmate here that you may have dealt with, again, whether it was a relationship or someone in the workplace. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands. You know what's interesting here, I actually feel like you really followed you trusted yourself. You really followed your heart here when it came to this person. Could certainly be someone you were in a marriage or a union with. And this person made you question your intuition. Again, the Fool energy. You really leapt into this with an open, innocent heart, completely trusting that that you would be caught, right? And I think it's actually sent you into some really deep spiritual learning and lessons here. You've had to really rely on yourself. But it could even be at this time that you're struggling to trust your own intuition now as a result of just how badly you've been burned here. So, ouch, I feel that, Libra. Let's clarify and see what we get for last week. Now, this could just be your past. My intention is that this is last week's energy, but, you know, this could be something that's been going on for you for some time, right? And might just be assisting you in knowing if this is your reading, right? So with this Ten of Swords, what was this? Such a difficult ending here. Woo, and it happened fast. It shocked you. I don't think that you expected, and I feel like you didn't expect the betrayal, this pain to happen, because you went into it with such an open, forgiving, loving, innocent heart here. Yeah, something really came in and shifted this. With the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune here, this is definitely a divinely guided ending, setting you on kind of redirecting your path, right? With the Six of Cups, we have the Six of Cups. So I do feel like you were definitely in a relationship, in a union with a strong soulmate here. When it shows up as the Six of Cups rather than, for example, the Two of Cups, for me, this is someone that you've had past life energy with. So there can be karma that gets played out between the two of you from past lives. If that's something you believe in, take it or leave it. This could be someone you were married to, had kids with, right? With the King of Pentacles, it was some sort of long-term commitment. We have, and you jumped into it with open arms. Yep, big time soulmate energy here. And I just feel like you did not see this ending coming. You didn't see this pain coming at all, right? There might have been seemingly no signs of it for some of you, right? Now, when we're in this very innocent, open-hearted energy, this very forgiving, unconditional kind of energy, you know, sometimes we're not setting the boundaries that we need to set, because we just trust that everyone is going to be completely top-notch with us, right? Because that's how we're entering the dynamic. So it could have been dealing with a Gemini, an Aries. We have Taurus, Scorpio, any of the fixed signs, so Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Let's see. You're definitely working to release this at this time. It says, what do you need to release? It's the waning moon. So you're kind of, and I do feel like you are working to let this go. There's a lot of emotions coming up. Sometimes deeper emotions than you even suspected, right? We have the King of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Moon. Again, I just feel like this person was very careless with your very open heart here. Could definitely be a Scorpio here. The King of Cups just tried to pop out of this little deck as well. Let's see. We have the Hermit. Definitely exploring those emotions and doing your best to heal from this for sure. And also kind of trying to, I still feel like you're questioning yourself here, like, how did I make such a wrong turn? And I don't feel that you did, right? Like, this was very divinely guided connection here. So I would give yourself a break here if you're kind of beating yourself up for having not seen this coming or whatever. But I do feel like it's really opening you up on a spiritual side. So you might feel that your intuition is extra heightened compared to any time before in your life. With the Knight of Wands, we have the Two of Wands and the Temperance. Again, it's just trying to like make sense of things from the past. And also maybe even evaluating, like, did I jump into that too quickly? Did I jump into that too innocently? Is that how I got burned? It does feel like a twin flame connection for some of you. If you've experienced the twin flame journey, you know how painful that can get. With the Moon, we have the Strength card and the Ten of Swords. So this has really, really tested you. But I feel like it's happened so that you are forced to get more connected with your intuition. It could also be that there's been some shade here, some unknowns. And it could also be that for some of you, this person, while maybe stable, financially responsible, or what have you, as represented with this King of Pentacles, it could be that this person was not in touch with their emotions. Again, it does feel like they may have been emotionally manipulative with you, and at this time it just feels like you're really working to heal and let this go. But I would say here the biggest message I'm seeing, especially with, we've got a lot of majors showing up here, is that it's like it's trying to point you in the direction of your intuition and allow that to fully develop and be something that you trust, right? Because that's pretty strong. Now in this future position, we do have the Sun. And again, it's like this harvest energy. We have, it's like this warmth, this growth that's showing up. Now it could be a Leo as well. We have the Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel like this, whatever this harvest is that's showing up for you, it's been a long time coming. And it may have felt like you were in very deep darkness here. With the Hermit, that's like dark night of the soul energy, right? So it could feel like the sun was never going to rise again, right? With the Eight of Cups, we have the Page of Wands. So I feel like you're closing this door to manifest the new here. I do feel like you're walking away from this situation for sure, in hopes of restoring your own power, restoring your own sense of self, and also allowing yourself to trust in that innocence within, that inspiration, that drive to really follow your heart. I feel like you're going to allow yourself to do that again, but now you have this wisdom, right? That maybe you didn't have in the past. With the Nine of Cups, we have the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's something showing up here, some sort of harvest, some sort of wish fulfillment when it comes to, again, it feels like this, allowing yourself to have that innocence while also having this wisdom. So I do feel like something's coming in. Could be an earth sign. We also have some Gemini, Virgo, some water here. Or a fire sign, right, with the sun. But it does feel like it's going to come in and it's going to help you to realize that this painful situation was just, it's like this too shall pass energy. It's like you're finally seeing the sun come out after all this rain, right? Which kind of gives you the rainbow, right? With the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles. It could be that you're focused heavily on your own security, your own stability at this time. We have the Hierophant here. Again, could be a commitment or a Taurus coming in here. I feel like you might be a little hesitant to jump right into anything, right? Like, you're like, I've learned my lesson on that. I'm going to get a little more there. Could be someone wanting to reconcile from the past here. Again, strong Taurus and fire signs showing up. And I do feel like you're guarded against that. You're hesitant to allow that to happen. So if this is like if this is a twin flame situation and you've dealt with this person behaving like a runner and it's just completely ripped you apart, I feel like you're going to be less likely to just throw your arms wide open and welcome them back in, right? Yeah. I do feel like you're going to follow your intuition here. And I feel like this offer, this Ace of Pentacles that's showing up, is a separate thing. So if someone's showing back up from the past, whatever this Ace of Pentacles, this wish fulfillment is, it's a different offer. So it could be that there's more than one coming in. It's going to somehow help you to release some burdens. Look at that. Could be a really positive change when it comes to your finances showing up here. With the Empress coming in, it's like a relief when it comes to finances. So if you have been having some financial concerns during this time, again, like I said at the beginning, this whole situation may have kind of drained your bank account. It does feel like that's improving here. So that's looking positive. But I wouldn't be surprised here either if the person from the past shows back up. Interesting. But just keep in mind, rainbow, we get the sun and the rain makes a rainbow. So I do feel like the sun's coming back up for you after this long journey in the dark, right? Having only your intuition to guide you. So the sun is going to rise again, Libra. Hang in there. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye.